Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, best wishes to all of us. Happy audiences, wherever you are, welcome back to our Zoom meeting in our YouTube channels, namely ELC or Endang Lestari course. How's your day, everyone? Hopefully that's a great day for you. And today is our third meeting in Betibas content. We have a special guest who willing to join us, especially for having an interactive English dialogue with us, yeah. The main purpose is in raising our speaking skill and to spread our positive vibes to other who listen this content. Everyone, for your information, Betibas content is one of the online platform that support you to practice your speaking skill by discussing valuable topic with me. If you are interested to have the similar dialogue, you might contact my WhatsApp number, or if you don't have my WhatsApp number, that's no problem. I will take the email address in the description box. You might check it later. Well, happy audiences. Directly, I invite my special guest today. Coba ditebak-tebak dulu nih, teman-teman bisa nebak-nebak siapa ya? Okay, he is Muhammad Yuda Pratama Erlangga. Assalamualaikum Yuda, long time no see you.
Yes, I'm fine.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, how's your life, Yuda? That's great. How's your life today? Kabarnya gimana nih?
Yes,
Sehat? Sehat, Yud?
Yes, I am fine.
Okay.
I'm great right now.
Wah. Okay, ya, alhamdulillah ya kalau great semua ya, Yud ya.
Yes.
I'm very happy today, Yud, because you are willing to join us in this content ya. Since last year we met in online class, especially in mechanical engineering class ya. But unfortunately, we never met again because you moved to another place to continue your study ya. That's no problem ya. Just keep kontak aja ya Yud ya. Keep kontak terus say hello gitu ya. I'm very happy to have you there today, Yuda. Okay, maybe Yuda, you might introduce yourself in short and tell us a little bit story about your activities nowadays. Yuda tuh ngapain aja sih sekarang setelah move to another university gitu. Dan perhaps you may say hello to your friends in mechanical engineering class of Polytechnic LPP, Yuda ya. But nowadays the name of the study program was changed to mechanical technology ya. Tapi orang-orangnya tetap sama kan, tetap teman-temanmu juga. And I believe that
Yes,
they were missing you so much, Yud. Mereka pasti kangen banget sama Yuda nih ya. Okay, please welcome Yuda Erlangga. Please welcome Yuda Erlangga.
Yes, hello my friends. How's your life? I'm very missing you all.
Missing ya. Wah, Yuda nih.
I miss my friends at LPP, especially in mechanical engineering. I very miss the most.
Yang the most nih, yang paling kamu kangenin siapa dari teman-temanmu itu, Yud?
The most, I think, my friends from Kediri too.
Kediri ya?
Bayu and yes, Bayu Dwi Wicaksono and Riko Pamungkas.
Riko Pamungkas jadi ini ya, jadi bestinya siapa? Yuda ya. Riko Pamungkas. You are from Kediri? You are from Kediri, Yud?
Yes, I'm on Kediri right now.
And then you continue your study in ITM ya atau apa?
Yes, ITM.
ITM is the abbreviation. Institut Teknologi Malang.
Ya.
Institut
Yes.
Teknologi Malang, berarti Malang Technology Institute ya. Oke. Is there any culture
Yes.
shock, Yud? Is there any culture shock when you move from this place to ITM? Ada culture shocknya nggak?
Yes, of course. Yes,
Tahu
of course.
apa itu, Yud?
Like I'm joined a new circle.
Mhm.
I miss my old circle, you know.
Mhm.
I join the new circle that all my friends in ITN is like close enough with other friends. But no, but it's not same with me. I'm the new person to join their circle.
Oke.
So I must to like introduce myself again and then adapt with the environment like this like that. It's little to join a new circle. Like that circle is like close enough with other friends.
Oke,
Like
kalau ya. Jadi when you study in
okay.
when you don't study in Polytechnic LPP, the friends comes from various city, various city from Indonesia, maybe from another island, right? Most of them come from outside Java, ya kan? And then your friend has a different friendmu itu punya culture yang mungkin berbeda, terus kebiasaan sehari-hari yang berbeda, and then you move to sekarang kamu pindah ke East Java kan, Jawa Timur dengan environmentnya ya mungkin kebanyakan orang-orang yang local people dari East Java, gitu, bener kan?
Yes.
Nah, jadi
Of course.
jadi Yuda sendiri harus adaptasi lagi dengan new environment, and then situationnya social culture-nya kan beda lagi ya, dari awalnya kamu di sini dengan various culture, dengan banyak culture dari seluruh Indonesia kumpul di sini kan, dari luar Jawa, and then you move to East Java with harus adaptasi lagi. Benar, itu culture shock-nya di situ ya, Yud.
Yes.
Terus ada lagi nih, Yud. Do you remember last year, Yud, when I asked you to perform in an English talk show? If I'm not mistaken ya, kita mengingat-ingat dulu nih ya masa-masa kuliahnya Yuda ya. If I'm not mistaken, the guest is Mas Aji Chandra ya dari Gajah Mada University, and then he shared a lot of thing about not only his study but also life experience in Japan and so on to us. And at this moment in the talk show, you sang 2 songs for us, right, Yud? Iya kan, kamu nyanyi itu song kan waktu itu kan. Nah, itu yang mungkin malah terkenang, Yud, ya kan, 2 lagu itu kan ya, surprisingly lah, karena at that time Yuda back up your friends ya, yang nggak bisa perform di hari itu, and then instead of the problem that you have with your guitar, if I'm not mistaken, your guitar string was broken, ya kan? But you were still playing your guitar, ya, perform best partnya Yuda lah di situ. Dan menurut saya, in my side ya, in my point of view, the condition itu symbolize that you are respectful person ya, and gentleman tentunya ya gitu ya. Dengan waktu itu ketika saya bilang, Yuda ayo kamu performs ya, and then you agree with my tawaran saya gitu, with my offering, and you perform well ya, finally ya, Yud. Do you think about the feeling of when you perform?
Not very well.
Iya, tapi setidaknya you have tried, right?
Yes. I have, at least I know. The result is in the last. At least I try it and then I do it.
Benar.
Just believe.
Iya benar, that's life ya, Yud. Itulah kehidupan. Jadi kadangkala kita udah udah prepare nih si A yang akan perform, tapi hari itu ternyata dia nggak bisa, and you back up your friends ya. That's life. Karena sometimes many things happen in life itu don't go according to our plan. Iya kan?
Unpredictable ya.
Iya, unpredictable, bener banget Yud, unpredictable. Well, happy audiences, when we talk about life ya, kita sekarang ngobrol tentang life nih Yud. Life is so precious. Beberapa orang bilang life itu so precious, and people also say that we just live once, so we must appreciate our life. Related to our topic today ya. Oke, ini berhubungan dengan topik kita nih hari ini ya teman-teman, bahwa life is a jarring adventure or nothing at all. Kalau bisa kita translate itu jadi hidup adalah petualangan yang berani atau tidak sama sekali. Actually, Youth, I take this topic from Helen Keller wise word ya. For your information, happy audiences, Helen Keller is an American author and educator who was blind and deaf. Ya, jadi punya disability. Helen Keller itu adalah seorang American author, penulis di Amerika, dan juga sebagai pendidik juga yang mempunyai keterbatasan, yaitu blind and deaf. Her education and training of Helen Keller itu represent an extraordinary accomplishment in the education of person with these disabilities, yaitu blind and deaf tadi. Kita bisa imagine ketika ada imperfection kita, misalnya kita nggak bisa melihat aja, itu sudah suatu pukulan ya. Apalagi Helen Keller ini dua loh, blind and deaf. Tapi dia terus berusaha kan dalam hidupnya gitu, until her biografinya dari Helen Keller itu entitled The Story of My Life, itu has been translated into 50 languages in the world and remains in print to this day. Ya, sudah di print sedemikian rupa dengan 50 bahasa. Nah, from the life story of Helen Keller ini, menurut saya it is proven us that with her unperfection itu, Helen Keller show us that everything is possible ya. Sama seperti Yuda tadi, ketika unpredictable, ternyata walaupun you had a problem with your guitar string, just go with the flow aja, life must go on ya. Yuda tetap perform ya, itu tetap teringat Yud. Yang seperti itu yang seperti itu yang teringat ya. Gitu. Jadi do you agree with this topic Yud? About life dari Helen Keller tadi?
Yes, I agree with that topic.
Why?
That is a daring adventure.
Why you agree with this topic, Yud?
I agree with that statement because life is just like a video game, I think. You became the main character, and if you pass every single level of that game, will be better player as long as you beat every obstacle in every level of that game. I think it's just like this, like a video game.
Jadi itulah ya, bahwa hidup itu seperti we play a video game. Benar banget sih. Masuk juga your analogi itu masuk juga sih, benar. Dan tadi kalau kita berbicara tentang Helen Keller itu ya, Youth dan happy audiences wherever you are, it reminds me last year I joined to be a master teacher with my friends in edunetra.id. Ya, actually it is a foundation for disabilities people, especially blind student, or we call it tunanetra ya. Kita kasih free English courses di situ, dan kita juga kasih motivation ke mereka, dan banyak sekali learning experience yang saya dapatkan di situ ya. Life experience dari teman-teman semua itu. Terus that's why I myself Youth have a plan in the future to donate my cornea to other people. Just I think how can I can be useful for others gitu. Jadi dari life experience yang saya dapatkan gitu ya. And then I also sometimes meet with another people in public transportation in Yogyakarta with blind people tadi itu ya, disabilities itu banyak banget. Gimana cara kita bisa berguna untuk orang-orang di sekeliling kita. Oke, back to Yuda nih. Ketika kita udah berbicara tentang Helen Keller, tentang pembuka opening our topic tadi, sekarang saya mau mengulas tentang Yuda Erlangga ya. Yuda kan tadi kan agree ya with this topic yang sudah saya mention before ya. Nah sekarang nih Yud, saya pingin tahu in your point of view ya, dari point of view-nya si Yuda, what is the essence of life? Sebenarnya apa sih? What is the essence of life based on your opinion, Yud?
What is the about me?
What is the essence of life?
Oh, essence, right?
Apa sih meaningnya life itu untuk Yuda?
Oh, how important life is?
Yes, you are right.
For me, life is just like you become a better person every single day and try to be useful in your small environment at least. I think just like simple as that, you be a better person in your at least small environment. That's the important of life, I think.
Oke, jadi Yuda ini menganggap bahwa hidup itu bagaimana we can be useful for other people, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oke, jadi nyambung nih ya, nyambung sama kayak cita-cita saya di masa depan tadi ya, terkait dengan apa tadi Helen Keller dan sebagainya. Nah sekarang nih Yud, ketika kamu bilang bahwa how I can be useful for other people ya, do you have any life philosophy yang kamu yakini, yang kamu jadikan itu sebagai guidelines hidupnya Yuda nih, ada nggak?
I think I don't have philosophy, but I just believe you can beat one of many obstacles in your life. You can be a better person to face the next obstacle in your life. I just believe if you never give up, never surrender, you can be on top, man. I just believe like that.
Okay, you believe that life is apa tadi Yud? Kamu kamu percaya bahwa hidup itu?
I believe if you can beat one of many obstacles in your life, you can be a better person to face the next obstacle in your life. I just believe if you never give up, never surrender, you can be on top.
Oke, jadi intinya never give up ya, never give up dalam segala obstacle yang ada dalam hidup gitu ya. Oke, Yud. Itulah ya seorang Yuda Erlangga memaknai arti dari life ya, dan life filosofinya Yuda itu tadi benar. Sekarang nih kita move to your another passion in life ya. Pasti kalau saya pribadi kan juga punya passion lain except of teaching ya kalau saya. Nah kalau Yuda nih based on the story that you have ever told before ya, sebelum you move to another university, you told me that you have a business activity like that, and then you focus on this one. It is apa ya? I'm curious about this one, Yud. What is your passion of life except you study in mechanical engineering? Yeah, I believe that you have another passion in your life. Like, what is this, Yud? Music, painting, business, entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know about my passion.
Are you sure?
I just like many activities. I like to do sport, like basketball, football, swimming, biking, and I like music too. I like playing guitar, and I like automotive too. I like to modify my motorcycle. I like riding my motorcycle with my friend. Like lately, people usually say Sunmori or Sunday morning ride. I'm not expert. I'm not the professional of all of that activity. I just like to do that kind of activities. But I don't know. I really love to talk about English. I really love to study English. Again, I'm not expert in English, but I enjoy when I do all activity with English. Like, I like to write my caption in Instagram story, in WhatsApp story, and Instagram post with my English. I don't know why I will think, no matter how difficult it is, if something English on there, I really love to do that. Even they are a very difficult grammar lesson, I still love to study that grammar lesson. I don't know, miss, I really enjoy it, no matter how difficult it is. And I think I'm good enough in English lesson than any lesson that I have.
Oke, jadi Yuda ini passionnya salah satunya juga learning English ya?
Yes.
Learning
I don't
English.
know. I will do anything. If there are any difficult or like a grammar lesson, I will do it because I just love English, miss.
So, seberapa ini sih? Like ya percentage ya. Kalau saya tanya percentage dari loving learning English itu tadi 1 sampai 100%. Kamu bisa kasih nggak persentase kamu suka banget belajar bahasa Inggris?
Yes, I think like 95%.
Wah.
5%. Yes. 5% of that like my other hobbies like automotive, like music, like sport, like that. But 95%, I believe I love English very much.
Wah, keren ya Yuda nih, bener-bener apa namanya ya, loving bener-bener cinta banget bahasa Inggris ya. Do you have any plans to study abroad? Gimana Yud? Kamu punya nggak plan untuk study abroad?
Study what?
Study in another university in another country.
Yes. Actually, that's my dream is. I want to go to Los Angeles.
Wah, okay, Los Angeles ya. Okay, let's we talk about LA. Okay, let's we talk about LA. What's that make you interest with LA?
I think I born to be at that culture. I think that culture, LA culture, I like very much about that culture. Like popular sport on there, like basketball. I really love basketball, especially the basketball team from LA, Los Angeles Lakers. I like very much. Kobe Bryant, you know, that's my inspirational, one of my inspirational to become a brave man in this world.
Wow, amazing, ya, amazing.
Like that.
Jadi basketball itu juga is one of your passion kan, berarti Yud?
Yes, but like not too much, miss. I like to play basketball, but like not very much like English.
Oke, ya, jadi tetap bahasa Inggrisnya emang menjadi yang utama ya, passionnya Yuda untuk learning English ya. Oke, kita ngobrol tadi udah we have talk about passion kecuali dari belajar di mechanical engineering. Nah, sekarang nih apa ya? Kita lanjut lagi di usaha nih Yud, tentang effort kamu ya, in terms of your effort. What have you done or what will you do to achieve the passion yang sudah you mention before?
Yeah.
Kira-kira effort kamu apa?
I think I'm on the wrong way to reach my passion, right?
No.
I love English very much, but I take mechanical engineering in my major. Why I do that? Because I obey my parents. Yeah, it's contradict with what I said in the last question. But I can contradict my parents. someone say if you obey your parents, you will reach your goal. So I believe that I can reach my passion. Although until now, I'm in the wrong way to reach my passion. But I believe someday I will reach my passion. I will be. I must.
Someday ya Yud.
Yeah, I will be reach my passion. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm waiting for your news that Miss, you text me and then Miss, no, I'm on LA and I continue my study there. And I will invite you to go there someday, Miss. I'm waiting for this invitation ya Yud.
Yes.
Amin ya.
I want to make proud to all of my. That's my dream too.
Then I believe you can reach your dream, ya. I believe Yuda can reach your dream. Okay, next Yud. When we talk tadi ya tentang when we talk about your aim in the future, you would like to study abroad. You would like to continue your study in another university because you love English so much, ya. Karena kamu bener-bener senang banget nih sama belajar bahasa Inggris gitu. Sekarang nih untuk meraih itu, to achieve the dream. Kira-kira have you any plans about the study program that you would like to choose? If you go to study abroad, and then what's the study program that you would choose? You will continue your study in mechanical engineering or another study program? That's
Actually,
a difficult question.
I don't know.
Belum tahu ya.
I want to go to the other countries to study English. Like the LA, like that, but I don't know. I must to take a job first, and then if I have any cost to go to the other country, I will go. As much as possible.
Okay. You might apply for scholarship, ya. You might apply for scholarship. Ya, kalau menurut saya nih ya, in my opinion, you can get any scholarship with your, ya, dengan. Kalau menurut saya nih, kamu bisa dapat scholarship ya, dengan rekam jejakmu yang sudah gitu ya. Ya, I just a little bit know about you lah ya. Mungkin saya hanya tahu a little bit about Yuda gitu, tetapi feeling saya bilang you can reach your dream one day ya Yud. Next nih, ya. Oke, kita lanjut nih. If I'm not bothering you, Yud, would you like to sing just a little bit song that motivate you a lot in this life? Just a little bit? Could you?
Little bit. Song. What song?
Everything that you would like to sing. Song that motivated you in this life, that give you motivation in life.
What's this? So.
Kira-kira apa nih? Misalnya lagu yang benar-benar.
I don't know. My song is.
Kalau nggak ini yaudah lagu yang kamu pernah you have ever sang before in the talk show. In the talk show. Coba. Just a little bit, Yud. Coba. Try this one.
Like the one of it, yes. Let me open the lyric first.
That's okay, you. That's okay. I believe that all of your friends will have no expectation. Yeah, I invite you as the guest in this content. Hi, Yuda Erlangga, you come back. They will say like that, Yud.
You think they all miss me?
Yes, of course. Terutama apa ya? Rico ya.
They miss
Rico.
The lyric is ready.
Okay, are you ready to sing the song, Yud? Okay, the floor is
A
yours.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
To sing. I want to sing the song of the Chainsmokers, All We Know, that I sing in the talk show last year.
Okay.
Fighting flames of fire, hang on to burning wire. We don't care anymore. Are we fading lover? We keep wasting color. Maybe we should let this go. We're falling apart, so we hold together. We pass the end, so we just forever. This all we know. This feeling's all we know. I'll ride my bike up on the road, down the street, right down the city. I'll go everywhere you go. From Chicago to the coast, you tell me, leave this and let's go. Long the more I throw the window, cause this is all we know. Yes, just like this.
Big applause.
I think enough.
Big applause for Yuda Erlangga ya. Okay, it just remind us ya, 1 years ago ya, 1 tahun yang lalu ya Yud, ketika kamu nyanyi. What is the message of this song, Yud?
What's the I think I forget about it.
Apa nih kira-kira? What is the message that implied by this song? Kenapa kamu choose this song?
Like the love story that many obstacles out there, like many difficulty out there, but they still being the love story. They still continue their love story, and then like that. I think like that. That's the mean of this story.
Wow.
Like the perjalanan love story of the day. Their love story ya. Yeah.
Love story ya, love story between siapa sama siapa?
I think the maker of the song, I think. Love story between
The composer ya?
girl. Yes, Chainsmokers.
Okay. It's about love story ya. Okay, kita lanjut yuk. Next, we continue to the next point. You have shown us about your hidden potential by singing the song. That's so beautiful voice. Now back to our topic ya Yud, life adventures tadi ya. Ketika we talk about life kan pasti life adventures itu adalah satu bagian dari kehidupan. After you how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay. Okay, this about tadi you have told about love story ya, tentang lagu yang telah Yuda nyanyikan in the talk show before. Now we back to the life adventures ya. Based on the topic tadi ya Yud ya, topiknya itu kan tentang life adventures juga. Is there any life adventure that you are doing now, or maybe you will do it in the near future, Yud?
Yes, I will tell you about my life journey until now. What happened to me in my age, like now 21st.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I think many things have happened in my life that I can predict about that. I think in my age now, I have survived many things, even if they are just my beginning of my journey. Last biggest thing that I have that happened in my life that I can predict is dropped out from my university. That I must to study to another university that I don't even know that university at all. It's mixed feeling, you know. I feel useless. I feel down. I feel confused. I feel drowned. What actually happened to me? Why I must to do this? It's just like you have a girlfriend, but you broke in the middle of your love story. You still love your girl. You still want to be with her, but it's over. You are broken. I think it's very difficult to be in that situation, but it must go on. Start the journey again. Don't do the same mistakes, and the life goes on. And yeah, now I nearly finished my study in university, and inshallah I will graduate in September. If I done my last project of my study at the right time. Not easy, honestly, to be in that situation. If you just feel drawn and don't continue your journey, you have done. You cannot continue your journey. It's not easy, I think.
Well, that's about your adventures of life, yeah, Yudya. When we talk about study in different place, that's no problem. The main point is focus and serious in doing the study, yeah. And you must prove to another person, to another people around you that you can achieve the goals, ya, even in another place, ya. Itu sebenarnya kuncinya. And don't give up tadi seperti yang sudah Yuda katakan sebelumnya. Don't give up because any obstacle in life, any problem in life comes not to destroy you, but to realize your hidden potential. Itu sebenarnya. Okay. Now related to the adventure of life tadi ya. It's related to the everyone as a human we face to life story, difficult and best ya. Ketika when we talk about difficult things, ya tadi mungkin yang sudah diceritakan Yuda sebelumnya itu adalah is it the difficult things in your life, Yud, or you have another one?
Yes, I think the biggest problem in my life. The biggest thing that happened that I can't predict. What I just think like, what happened to me? Why this happened to me like that? But this is life. I think problem maybe the bigger than the last day. The next day, the bigger problem will happen. I think. That's the life, I think.
Ya, unpredictable ya, benar. Life itu unpredictable, benar. Jadi, so how you can survive with survive or raise your motivation from the bad things that happen to you?
Yeah, how I can get up from that problem? Yeah, I just let my life go on. Don't look back. You must face this problem. Your other problem is on the way to face you. Just get up. Never give up. It's no problem. If you feel down, you feel useless, you feel drowned. But remember, you must get up and let life go on. Everything surely pass. Just get up and continue. Just a small problem, I think, to face you have another problem to face next day. Just never give up. Don't be dumb and stuck in your problem. You must let the life goes on.
Don't give up ya, intinya the main point is don't give up. We must continue our way to reach the goal gitu ya. So it is internal motivation from yourself, Yud. Is it internal motivation from yourself? Have you any other motivation, or maybe someone who give you a similar motivation? You must don't be jangan merasa berkecil hati gitu ya. You must continue your life. Ada nggak someone or person who give you the right motivation? Kalau tadi kan internal motivation ya, dari internal motivation that comes from yourself. How about the people around you?
I think the greatest Kobe Bryant, but the basketball player with that Mamba mentality, that's my inspirational. That's how I grow up. I build. That's how I can get up from my problem. That's why I never give up and just get up and continue my journey. That's the Mamba mentality. The important thing is just never give up. Just get up. The problem is just a simple. It's just a small problem. You must continue your journey. The important thing in the Mamba mentality is just like never give up. If you never give up and never surrender, you will be on top, man. That's the saying of the greatest Kobe Bryant.
Bener, karena tadi ya I have said that there is no elevator or there is no elevator to reach the top. You only stage. You must take the stair one by one untuk mencapai puncak. Nggak ada elevator, nggak ada lift, nggak ada tangga berjalan, adanya cuma anak tangga, dan Yuda harus lalui itu one by one ya, step by step to reach sampai the peak, sampai puncaknya itu gitu. Nah, tadi kan if I'm not mistaken you also say about feeling guilty ya. Have you ever felt guilty when something bad happened, like what the story that you have told before? Have you ever felt guilty, Yud?
Yes, I think anybody feel guilty in their life because in this life, if you don't feel guilty, you cannot feel happy. And that's my biggest problem is like I said in the last question, I'm dropped from my university and must go to other university to study. You must adapt to the new environment and must to continue your journey, to continue your study in your another place. That's not easy as that, I think.
Itu adalah salah satu it is one of the story of your life ya, Yud, yang akan menjadi kenangan ya, cerita. It will be like a life story dari seorang Yuda Erlangga untuk kelak, anak cucu kamu kelak ya, kamu akan ceritakan itu. Dan ya ini adalah beginningnya ya, karena memang tadi ya the first part, the beginning is the hardest part. Ketika memulai sesuatu yang baru, Yuda harus adapt with new situation. Itu memulainya itu memang kadang kalau misalnya another person kecuali Yuda itu mungkin sudah, kalau merasa begitu udah down ya, udah nggak ada internal motivation itu biasanya kurang, dan kebanyakan berhenti di tengah jalan ya, tidak continue their study gitu. Nah, dari ini menarik sih Yud. Your life story itu was interest me a lot gitu ya, dengan perjuangan kamu, dengan kegigihanmu, dengan usahamu, bahwa I will prove you all ya, saya akan membuktikan kepada Anda semuanya bahwa one day gitu ya, one day I will be someone. Okay, I will be someone, I will reach the top of my life gitu, dengan my way, dengan my own way, dengan caraku sendiri gitu ya Yud. Bener, gimana cara kamu tadi bangun dari keterpurukan itu, dan sekarang kamu mulai nih langkah baru ya. Oke, Yuda Erlangga, that's a very important thing ya. When we talk about tadi ya, as a human we face two kind of life ya, difficult and the greatest ya. So you have told me about the story of how the difficult thing in your life, and then when you study there, you ever told me about the story you did a business, but unfortunately business is not going well ya. But you have internal motivation, to reach the goal, to continue your life, especially your study ya, to continue your study even in another place ya. It's not easy because only some people who can do this one ya, dan salah satunya adalah Yuda Erlangga. Now we have talked about the greatest day tadi ya. You may mention the greatest day of your life, Yud.
Yeah, my greatest day or my happiest thing that happened in my life is I still alive and continue my journey until now. I feel grateful. I still continue my journey, still get up and ready to face another biggest problem in my life. That's I think the happiest thing or the greatest day in my life. I still continue my journey. I still ready to face another problem in the next day. And one thing that the happiest thing, I think that is make my parents proud. That's the one thing. That's the thing that make me happy too. To make my parents proud of me.
Okay ya, untuk being your parent proud of you, and also the people around you ya Yud ya. Mungkin orang-orang yang dulunya mengunderestimate seorang Yuda Erlangga, but itu tidak termasuk saya ya Yud. Even I just a little bit know about you, but I know your your quality ya. Saya tahu lah sedikit banyak tentang kualitinya seorang Yuda Erlangga ya. Tadi ketika the greatest day itu, one day seperti yang sudah saya bilang tadi, there is no elevator, there is no lift, you must take the stair one by one, part by part until you reach the top ya gitu. Nggak ada lift, nggak ada eskalator, adanya hanya tangga, kamu harus naik satu persatu. Dinikmati aja, life must go on ya, go with the flow aja ya. Jangan sebenarnya life is easy but we ourselves that makes the life being complicated. Bener nggak? Sebenarnya hidup itu mudah ya, menjalani sesuai dengan role dan dengan the God desire, God role aja. Tapi yang membuat sulit adalah mungkin kayak misalnya gaya hidup dan sebagainya. Itu kan diri kita sendiri ya, ourselves that make our life being complicated gitu. Okay, we move to that's very interesting ya. Ketika I try to make a link between your study in mechanical engineering, your business, and then you continue your study also in mechanical engineering, even in another place ya, that's no problem. Yang penting adalah tadi focus and serious in doing your study. Lalu that's very interest me a lot. I'm very curious about this one, Yud. Sebenarnya nih, you did your business, and then you love music, you love basketball. you love English so much. You have an aim to go abroad to study English, to enriching your knowledge about English. And what is your aim in the future? Being an engineer, being a mechanical engineer in a multinational company, or being a basketball player, or being a musician, or what else?
Honestly, to be honest, my actual dream is become an English teacher and start my dream country, United States of America. Honestly, that's my dream, not because I'm with you, but that's my honest dream that nobody don't know about that actually. And now it's like I'm on the wrong way to reach my dream, but I believe someday I will reach that dream. I will be.
Are you sure you wanna be an English teacher?
Yes, miss. That's interesting. Not very easy, but interesting to attract, to contact, to connect with other person, with student, to share the experience with student, to share the knowledge to the student. I think it is interesting, and the learning is still in English. I love English very much.
So that's why you accept my offering, yeah. You accept my offering to be the guest in this content, right? Because you love English so much.
Yes,
Ya, sebenarnya it's out of my expectation ya. Sebenarnya di luar ekspektasi saya, seorang Yuda Erlangga wanna be an English teacher. Bener-bener nggak ada bayangan tuh. Apa ya namanya, kayak misalnya gesture-nya seorang Yuda gitu ya. Ya, pikiran saya awalnya you wanna be an mechanical engineer ya. Pingin jadi insinyur, pingin jadi teknisi mesin gitu ya. That's far from being an English teacher ya. Karena memang if you say that you would like to be an English teacher, especially teacher ya, that's not easy. That's not easy. Ketika we would like to be a teacher, ya, karena seorang teacher itu bisa make the students more brilliant than them, or more brilliant than their family, ya. Termasuk the children, also the sister, the brother. Seorang guru itu bisa membuat mahasiswanya itu lebih pintar daripada keluarganya, daripada anaknya, daripada adiknya, daripada semuanya. Itu passionnya menjadi seorang guru gitu. And that's kamu tadi you would like to go abroad ya, to continue your study, to enriching your knowledge in learning English. That's a good step ya. At least we have dream, Yud. At least we have dream in our life, and we we have many effort to achieve the dream. Akan sangat beda ketika kita live without dreams ya. Kita lebih baik mempunyai mimpi itu lebih tinggi ya, mempunyai mimpi itu yang tinggi gitu, daripada kita tidak mempunyai mimpi sama sekali. Okay, that's very interesting, Yud. And ya, ini jadi kita lebih tahu ya, mungkin teman-temannya Yuda juga yang lagi nonton besok ya, yang akan nonton itu akan tahu perspektifnya. Don't judge a book by its cover. Jangan menilai seorang Yuda Erlangga itu dari covernya yang nggak ada orang berpikir you wanna be a teacher. Nggak ada orang yang berpikir you wanna be a teacher, tapi kamu pingin sendiri tuh jadi seorang guru. Karena I meet with some students, with some colleges. Ketika tanya, Miss lulus dari mana? Saya bilang dari ini gitu ya. Oh, dulu saya nggak mau. I want to study there because I would be a teacher gitu. Banyak yang bilang seperti itu. Saya nggak mau kuliah di sana karena saya nggak mau jadi guru. Dan that's so different when I meet Yuda Erlangga ya gitu. Jadi we follow the God rule aja ya, Yud. Di mana God itu akan membawa kita ya.
Yes. Until now, I think I'm on the wrong way to reach my dream, but I don't know. God's plan is better than our plans. Just follow the God rule.
Benar.
Just follow the God's plan. I think we will reach our dream in the next day. We will be.
Ya, ya itu tadi ya. Ketika I would like to say that I just a little bit know about you, Yuda Erlangga, but I know the quality of you. Ya, saya tahu sedikit banyak tentang Yuda. That's why I believe that you can reach your dream one day. Ya, even you can continue your study with mechanical engineering or another study program. That's no problem. But in my opinion, in my point of view, you will do that, Yud, one day. Ya. Okay, and then that's called life ya. That's called life. Dari apa tadi ya? What have been discussed by us today. Let me to conclude this one, Yud, from the discussion ya. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility to our attitudes. That's the day that we truly grow up. Hari terbesar dalam hidupmu dan hidupku itu adalah ketika kita bertanggung jawab penuh atas sikap kita. Itulah dimana kita benar-benar tumbuh dewasa. Ya, Yuda sudah iya benar kan? Yuda sudah take your responsibility terhadap keputusan yang kamu ambil ya. At least kamu serius, kamu fokus untuk continue your study ya. Jangan stop in the middle of your way ya. Jangan berhenti di tengah jalan ya, Yud. Still follow the rule aja gitu. And now happy audiences wherever you are, Yuda Erlangga, you might give motivation for your friends wherever they are to be brave ya, untuk keluar dari comfort zone-nya mereka. Karena secara tidak langsung Yuda sendiri juga sudah menunjukkan bahwa you have far away lah ya, sudah lebih jauh dari comfort zone-nya Yuda, sudah bisa untuk keluar dari comfort zone itu kan. And also ask your friends to join with me, especially in Bitebas Content 4 next week ya. Yuda, you might give the motivation to your friends. The floor is yours.
Friends, it's normal to have problem in your life. Big problem, small problem, it's a normal. Because you are alive, man. But remember, life must go on. Don't look back. You must pass this problem. Your other problem is on the way to help you. Just get up. Never give up. It's no problem if you feel down, you feel useless, you feel drowned. But remember, you must get up and let life go on. The bad days should pass. Just get up and continue. It is just simple problem, a small problem to face. You have another problem to face the next day. Just never give up. Don't be a dumb and stuck in your problem. Remember again, as I said, you are the main character. You are the main character of your own life. Don't let anybody fool you. You fool your own. Be fool different, man. Just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. If it's positive, just do it. If you want to start a new thing, just do it. Don't let anybody limit your dream. If you are just in your comfort zone, get out, man. Start something new. Be different. You build your own. Be better person. Be the better person day by day. I've told you again, you're the main character. If you just in your comfort zone, your level is just stuck, man. You cannot increase your level of life. You just become the same person day by day. Be brave to start the new thing. It's no problem you fall if you drown. The important thing is you must get up and continue your own journey. Come on, man. You are the main character. Level up every single day. Be the better person every single day. I promise you will be on top if you just never give up and continue your journey of life.
Very insightful motivation ya, Yuda Erlangga. Tadi ya tentang life is like life is look like playing video game, and we are as the main character of the game, right? Kita sendiri yang menentukan kita mau seperti apa in this life, gitu ya. Benar. And last but not least, Yuda Erlangga, keep contact ya Yud. Even you have sudah live in another in another province ya. That's so far away from Yogyakarta. That's no problem. Just keep contact and say hello ya. And one day I'm waiting for your message ya. You message me, you send the message for me, Miss. No, I'm in LA and I will invite you to go there one day, gitu ya.
I will be, Miss. I will do that. I will do that.
Iya benar. And I know you can. And I believe and I know Yuda has the capacity to reach the goal ya. Itu one of my impression ya terhadap Yuda ya, terhadap Muhammad Yuda Pratama Erlangga. Oke, keep contact ya Yud. Send my greetings, my warmest greeting from for your family, success for your study, and keep kontak aja. Oke, Yuda, sukses selalu ya. One last quote nih untuk teman-teman semuanya. Quote untuk hari ini adalah berkaca ya, let's we study to Helen Keller story, and then Yuda Pratama Erlangga story of life-nya, bahwa that's true, life is a jarring adventure. If we do nothing, we get nothing. Last but not least, I have a quote that's like my life philosophy. There is no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfection. Kita tidak perlu sempurna ya. Kita tidak perlu sempurna untuk menginspirasi banyak orang, tetapi biarkan orang lain terinspirasi dengan cara kita berdealing dengan kekurangan kita. Oke, once again, thank you so much untuk Yuda Erlangga. Thank you for your special day ya. Sukses selalu untuk karirnya. Jangan lupa keep kontak ya, Yud ya. Terima kasih semuanya. See you soon, Yuda Erlangga. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and God bless you all. Bye, Yuda.